Hi guys, this is Brenos from AOC and this is our brewing video. As you can see, what we've got here on the table, if we just scan left and right over the table, this is what you're going to get with basic brewing kits you can get off eBay. Less the hammer, we brought that along ourselves. We'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so brewing, where does it start? First let's start off with your fermenter, and this is the exact same thing you'll need if you're distilling spirits or wine. Okay, so first step is clean it out, make sure it's nice and clean in there. It comes, the fermenter comes with a bung plug in it. So what you do is you keep that in while you're cleaning it each time, and then once you've cleaned it, you just remove that. You can remove that with a butter knife. It just screws out, and then you put in your little tap there, which you can open and close. Okay. Now, as you can see, this goes right up to 30 litres of beer that you could make in here. Where you'll see on the main tin, right, we're making 23 litres, so that's really where we're going to start. But before we get to that, we'll just have a look at what we've done here to the fermenter. You'll get a sticky tape thermometer. Now, this isn't just a sticker, it's a real thermometer. Stick it on just above the 7 litre mark down there, and it will light up at what the general temperature of your brew is. So as you can see there, I'll just rub that off. That was supposed to be B for brew. But when you're brewing a wort, you try to get between 18 degrees and 24 degrees at all times. The reason for that is yeast. We'll show you a little yeast packet here. Yeast can't work, they can't do their job below 18 degrees or above 25 degrees. What job do? They break down fermentable sugars into alcohol, ethanol, and carbon dioxide. That yeast are a living thing, and they'll fall to the bottom once the job's done. So that's the second thing you do after cleaning and putting in your tap. You put on your stick-on thermometer, and it will light up orange colour in the middle there, and about 20-22 degrees for beer. Now, let's just come along back to the fermenter and have a look at the top of it, and you'll see an S-bend device there, plastic S-bend device. This is the airlock, and you'll notice both of the containers are half filled with water there. I've just put a little line on where the half fill is there. We'll really quickly explain to you how an airlock works. As I said before, the job of your yeast, it's a living organism, is to consume the fermentable sugars and turn them into carbon dioxide and ethanol, alcohol. Now that carbon dioxide, that CO2 that gets produced, that has to go somewhere. So the whole point of the airlock is that the CO2 gas can get out of your fermenter, but the way it works with the water, the bad stuff, the bacteria can't get into your brew, your wort, or your mash, some of the names that they call it. Now, tightness, we'll just unscrew this a little bit. Tightness of your vat